Welcome back. This is Cloud Institution's Power BI. Friends, as you know that visualization is the key for the best business meeting or for planning. So visualization principles is a topic which is very important where you can understand how we can actually design a great visualization. As you see, designing dashboards, basically, which is what is a combination of various visualizations, seems like a simple task thanks to modern BI tools. In reality, designing dashboards that bring value and that people want to use it is not so easy. A good dashboard must follow specific rules and design concepts. Now, it's very important that you should know which place you can actually read about and understand how we can actually create great visualizations. So one of the very important resource on internet is SQLBI.com. So if you specifically visit the website called sqlbi.com/training/data visualization, then you will actually be able to learn a lot about how data visualization should be done. So let's try that. So let's go to a new window. Okay, and then let's go to sqlbi.com/training, okay, slash right, data visualization. So we'll go there and learn what we have. So I'm just going to that particular URL. Okay, I think there's a spelling mistake, or let me pick it up from this. Okay, let me just get it from here, copying from here and pasting it here. Okay, so that is SQL BI website. Okay, and here it talks about various details about how data modeling can be done. So if you see here, it talks about basically, if you look at common design pitfalls, do you know that some of the most popular BI visuals, such as pie, donut chart, should mostly be avoided? Okay, so it's so important to realize that this website actually recommends that we don't really have to use pie or donut charts most of the time. Okay, then it talks about, did you know that 8% of population has a different way of perceiving colors? As it happens, one of the patterns affected by this phenomena is widely used red green. Okay, that means red green is basically the most normal idea or the most normal choice of colors. Okay, did you know that you should never use a bar chart with time series, or that you don't necessarily have to use map charts every time you are dealing with geographical data, or that the bar chart should be preferred to a tree map in 90% of cases? Now, you are, of course, new to various charts like, for example, tree map and so on and so forth. But the intention of giving you this introduction is to know that there is a website called sqlbi.com which actually helps you to make the best visualizations. Okay. So further it says it's necessary to learn rules and apply a series of design concepts in order to display data effectively. Okay. And there are different courses here and so on and so forth. All right. So if you look at certain design rules, means what are the things you need to keep in mind when you are designing good dashboards? Are first thing, you should have a target in mind as to why are you designing the dashboard. So for example, a finance review meeting could be different compared to a marketing presentation, or a budget report could be different compared to another commercial report. So you should know what is the target for the visualization. Keep everything at a glance. See here, it talks about how you can keep your slides or dashboard much easy to understand and at everything at a glance, in the sense most of the important stuff should be there in one place. That's what we call it as keeping everything at a glance. Keep it simple. So as you can see here, a circle can be as simple as a shape. I mean, it is as simplest shape we can design. Then align the elements means so when you take charts and various graphs, you should align them properly. It should not like have different sizes in different places. Be consistent means you see these triangles, they are all the same. So try to be consistent in terms of your choice of um, the graphs and the color and the font and all that. Highlight the most relevant information. Okay, so try to bring up the most relevant information rather than simply cluttering with more general data. Be clear. Start from zero. Okay, so you should always start from the beginning of what is the total data analysis you want to do, and then shorten the numbers. That means that don't take too much of heavy data, otherwise the graphs will not look so great. You can like otherwise cram the data, so you don't want to do that. Show the context means you should know why the dashboard is created. What is the context of the dashboard? Means, for example, if you are creating a dashboard for upcoming sales meeting, then you should know the context. The context is like, suppose the company wants to achieve certain targets and planning for hiring some people and so on and so forth. So you should know the context. Then you have choose the right colors. Now, as we saw, there is a rule about or the best practice about having the right choice of colors. Design dashboards, not reports. Okay, so your dashboard should be the final thing that a manager or a CEO of the company wants to look at. They are not really interested in reports, they are interested in what they see as a consolidated dashboard. Show variations. So your visualization should have really great data which shows some meaningful differences in the pattern of the data. Leave the noise off, which means do not include irrelevant information or do not expand the information too much where it becomes irrelevant. Pick the right charts. Now we were discussing that, and then there is another like complete theory on this as to which charts should be used for a particular reason of visualization. Okay, so this was an introduction to SQLBI.com. It's a website where you can spend time to get a little bit more comfortable on using the Power BI. So in the next video, we'll again come back with great topics for you. Till then, please practice. I'll see you in the next video.